Hi guys, this is Steven, the sales manager from TOPFLYtech. In today's video, I am going to introduce our OBDII checker, TLD1 Series. I'll be going through their features, applications of where they can be used. There are two models in this series, TLD1DA and TLD1A. And TLD1DA has the canvas reading feature, while TLD1A does not. Now let's talk about what canvas reading feature can do. Typically, TLD1DA supports two types of protocols, J1939 and J1979. It allows you to read your vehicle's real-time fuel consumption, remaining fuel level, through odometers, instant fuel consumption, coolant temperature, and RPM. Besides all that, you can also read the diagnostic trouble code, DTC, and VIN number. There are another three major differences between these two models, besides the canvas reading feature difference. First of all, is the different ignition detection. These two models can both report at moving and stop interval, but their logic is different. TLD1A is detected by vibration in default. For example, if the vehicle is turned on or if there is any behavior that causes a vibration, the checker will consider it is ignition on, while TLD1DA detects ignition by reading car computer ignition status. The second difference will be the icon difference. As you can notice, the TLD1DA has the canvas reading logo in the middle, while TLD1A does not. The last difference will be that TLD1DA supports ELD function, while TLD1A does not. After knowing their feature difference, now let's jump into their features in common. First of all, 4G and LTE. There are checkers that can run on 4G Cat-M1 network and 2G GSM networks. Second is their plug-and-play features. As you can notice from the outlook, they do not have any wire, which makes it extremely convenient to use. Simply just find the OBDII port in your car and plug it in. Number 3, it's BLE function. They all carry BLE function, which allows you to pair with accessories without any complicated wires, such as our temperature and humidity sensors, door sensors, relay, and our driver ID tag. We will have a video in the future to introduce in detail about how to connect our sensors with our checkers. Number 4, FOTA, firmware over the air. It will upgrade the firmware automatically in default, or you can do it manually by sending command from your phone. Number 5, driver behavior. There is an internal 3-axis accelerometers for driving behavior detection, such as harsh braking, harsh turning, and acceleration. You can also use GPS-based driver behavior detection to avoid complicated calibration process. Number 6, data storing feature in cases of no networking. We have received a lot of comments about and concerns from our customers about losing data locations when there's no networking, but please do not worry. They can save up to 60,000 historical data locations. So even though if you are in a desert for a month without any network, you will still be able to see all data when network is recovered. And lastly, 2 IP address. They can report to 2 IP addresses simultaneously, or they can report to the second IP as a backup IP if there is no signal to send to the first IP address. Now let's continue with the applications of where you can use the checkers on. They have been widely used on commercial transportation, company vehicle fleet management, intelligent transportation, logistics, and car rental, such as cars, vans, trucks, because TLD1DA supports J1939 and J1979 protocols. So now lots of you might be confused about which one should they use. Well, as I introduced before, TLD1DA has the canvas reading and the ELD function, while TLD1A does not. So if you want to better know your vehicle's real-time status, including your driver behavior and fuel consumption, fuel level and odometers, TLD1 is your best choice. If you just want to know where your vehicles are for real-time location, TLD1 should be able to fulfill your needs. Now let's unbox the trackers. Once you have the trackers on hand, you will find first the IMEI number on the tag. And also you will find a USB port and the SIM card slot. They're right next to each other. And if you are the customers that have ordered our other series tracker from us before, you might know that our other series trackers SIM card slot are designed in the tracker, but for this one it's different. You don't need to open the tracker to insert a SIM card. Simply just slide the SIM card in from here. So TLD1 has 3 indicators. The first one is network, the second one is the CAN bus reading, and the third one is the GPS. So you will need a power cable to enable the power to have the tracker to work. So when the power is on, you should see red color for network, orange color for CAN bus reading, and the blue color for GPS. If the indicators are flashing, which means they are searching for signals, when they are solely on, it means they are connected successfully. And please note that indicators light will go out automatically after the tracker is turned on for 10 minutes. But that does not mean the tracker will stop working. It is still in working mode, and that is just to save the power consumption. But if you wish to have the indicators light on all the time, you can send a command to enable this function. Now let me walk you through the installation steps. The first step is to insert a SIM card. Before you insert a SIM card, please make sure your SIM card data service is enabled and there is sufficient balance. Now you will need a pin to open the SIM card slot. Then put the SIM card on the bracket and insert it into your tracker. The second step is to connect the trackers to power with OBDII power cable. If you do not have it, the power cable, you can also choose to plug the tracker into your car, which can also enable the tracker to power on. And then use the USB cable to connect to the computer to set APN and IP with our configuration program. Once the tracker is added to the server, you can start plugging it into your vehicle. And the third step is to plug tracker into your vehicle. Please make sure your car supports OBDII connector before the installation. And after plugging the tracker into the OBDII port in your car, it will automatically power on and the LED indicators will start flashing. This indicates a successful installation. So here are some optional accessories that you might need. First of all, this is the extension cable. And this is the power cable for you to power the trackers. And please remember to connect the tracker in this way. Please note that our USB port is not going to be used for charging. It's only going to be used for computer configuration. And lastly is the cable adapter for J1939. So if you are going to install our OBDII trackers on the trucks, you might need these optional accessories. So feel free to purchase them from us if you have such a need. Thank you for watching our videos. If you like our video, please subscribe below and follow us on LinkedIn. We have a lot more to offer.